As the province moves towards reopening during this pandemic, this continues to be a highly uncertain and stressful time for small business owners. Some have had to close their doors permanently, including this popular eatery here at Queen and Broadview that had been in business for 13 years. And the prediction is many more will follow. But there is a glimmer of hope. Prohibition is set to reopen under the same name. Well, almost. Are you nervous?
A little bit. I mean, we don't know what's coming in the future, but I'm very optimistic.
After much soul searching, the owner of Prohibition Gastro House called it quits in April. But new owners are taking the plunge. A few tweaks to the menu and some minor renovations, the renamed Prohibition Social House is hoping to be back in business in 2 to 3 weeks.
It's been insane. It's been very, very fun. Everyone's looking at us like we're a little bit crazy. We're opening up a restaurant in the middle of a pandemic. But we're optimistic people. We're very forward-thinking people. This is an amazing community. We really want to be a part of it. This is the best chance we had to be a part of it. And we're really, really excited.
Like every other venue, Prohibition will have drastically reduced seating capacity. The neighboring Eastbound Brewery is going to reopen its dining room next week. Pre-COVID, they had seating for 100. Now they will have 30. They have kept afloat by selling their beer even during the height of the lockdown. They also opened a little market out front and have patio space for 20. So while things are looking up, they recognize the landscape is going to look a lot different for a long time to come.
As excited as we get when we have a busy night, and that's just sort of busy for the amount of staff that we have right now or the seats that we have, to work at a 50% capacity, it was never the business model, number one. But yeah, you're sort of losing all of the great things about restaurants, right? That idea of like meeting someone new or just the sounds of a restaurant and people celebrating special occasions and things like that. I think it's going to be a long time before that comes back.
Riverside is characterized by small, community-minded, independently owned cafes and restaurants, and the hope is to retain that feel. The head of the BIA for the area says they've been, by and large, able to accomplish that. Even bigger companies or chains that have put down stakes integrate into the fabric of the neighborhood.
The restaurants that have come in here they've got a neighborhood feel, so they've developed a brand that, gets the local love, basically, and has all the local pieces. They talk about Queen Street, they talk about Riverside, they talk about, everything that people can relate to.
Prohibition is no different. The parent company Aiden Hospitality Group owns 2 other restaurants in the city. They have many years of experience, but they know these will be challenging times.
It's not going to be easy. Everything, we want that home style feel, right? It's the reason why we picked this location was because it's a neighborhood venue. It's a neighborhood destination.
Jennifer Lay tells me that 40% of the businesses here in Riverside are hospitality based, so these special curbside patios have been crucial during this period. But there is real concern that come winter, things will start to look pretty dire again. She's hoping the government will step up with more financial programs to help them through.